The sky doesn't even look real. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are in the midst of September and this month is just absolutely flying by once again. I literally can't believe it. Oh, so much travel coming up. So much travel coming up, and I just feel like that is my life at the moment. So it's been nice to have just over a month at home. I feel like Jay and I have gotten into a really nice routine, and I'm still working on my routine. But in terms of the mornings and how I think about work, I know I've talked about this before, really like getting up and saying that these 2 hours in the morning are mine and taking Vogue for a walk has been super like beneficial to the way I feel during the day. So it's been really good, and I feel like we've been going on quite a few date nights, so we've been going out and exploring more and even like revisiting places that we've been to. We went back out to the Caffeine and Machine, if you saw in my last video, and went to the Mustang meetup, which was really good fun. Like, we need to go out there more. We haven't been since last December or November when I first got over here on my visa. So it was nice to go out there and just meet a bunch of really nice people. And then we ended up, we've had a couple spa days. We went to Center Parks, didn't record any of that because no phone policy. But over the weekend we went to this super cute aesthetic sauna that you can book out in Northamptonshire, and just had the most relaxing hour. So you can rent it by the hour, and basically we found that gave us enough time for like 2.5 rounds of sauna plunge. I didn't plunge though. It was way too cold. I got in for like 15 seconds and Jay did 10 minutes, which was something else. But we've just been going out and doing stuff like that. And I had my first proper like roast out. Like, I've had a roast before that Jay's mom has made them, but it was my first roast out after we did the sauna. It was so good. So I feel pretty good about things. I'm a little bit worried about travel coming up. But I've tried to make it as comfortable as possible. And then I did end up booking another trip to go see my folks in Arizona because I haven't really gotten to see them this year since January, and I don't want it to be more than a year before I see them both again. I got to see my mom in Pennsylvania, but I would really like to go spend time with them. So I booked that. And yeah, just spoke at State of the Browser, which was, it's honestly such a lovely event. If you work on the web and in web standards, really great community. So I was thrilled to speak there. And then Jay and I had our first anniversary. I'm literally the worst. So yeah, I got back from London for our anniversary. He played football. We literally ordered steak in, and then the sauna and the roast were like our day after date. But we really want to book dinner at this restaurant sort of out up the road into the countryside that I think is Michelin star or Michelin recommended, but it was really hard. Couldn't find a reservation basically to get dinner there. So yeah, we've been busy, but in a really good way, and I feel like we've both sort of been finding balance and taking care of ourselves, and I'm still trying to work towards that. I should have done bar today, but I didn't. Instead, we went outside and did yard work. So I will try to do it tomorrow and try and get back on my 10-minute yoga. But yeah, it's been a really lovely, lovely start to what's feeling like a cozy fall. But I am not ready for this early dark. Not at all. But we did just get the most stunning sunset, so more of that, please. I'm gonna be honest, I did not get through my planthood last week because I went down to London on Friday, and then Jay and I ordered out for our anniversary, and then we went out for another anniversary weekend. So I'm gonna see if any of I think I had 3. I'm gonna see if the tofu bowl is still good. Hopefully it is. Hey, boo. I am thinking about reducing the amount of planthood meals I get for the week, because I feel like lately I'm really struggling to get through them, and based on my vitamin deficiencies, I need to incorporate more meat into my diet. Let's see. Those look pretty sad. That still looks okay. Obviously the tofu's okay. Rice. Pickled red cabbage. I imagine that's fine. Teriyaki sauce and sesame. I think that'll be okay. It's just these are really sad, so I won't use these, unfortunately. I'm gonna roast this instead of fry it. So I guess I could fry it before I add the tofu. We'll do that. I don't want to use as many frying pans and pots as it wants me to. I've just popped into town for an appointment and into the parking lot, and mostly reversed into a spot on my second try was a little bit crooked when I got in the space, so I had to pull out and readjust. So that's good, because that's a thing you have to do here frequently. Continuing the updates of driving in the UK. Been driving for 20 years, but it's like an entirely new experience here. So I'm a little bit early because I gave myself some extra time. I'm just like a little bit nervous when I come into town. Like, what if I can't find parking, or my plan, traffic, whatever. So that's good. Today started out very gray and sad looking, and now it's delightfully golden and sunny. It's just a little bit hazy like that. It's not smoky, because I don't think there are fires around us. But there's just like this thin layer of fog that makes the light sort of like golden and lovely. So it's lovely. So just a quick little break in between work. Have my appointment, and then I'll go back home. And do some more work. So, which is lovely, because I had one meeting today, and then that was it. And I'm just trying to catch up on stuff before I leave next week and get things squared away. Thankfully, this has been a meeting light week, except for tomorrow. Tomorrow was pretty heavy. Tomorrow's Thursday. Thursdays are typically like, oh, we should probably have a meeting day, and I don't know why. That's just the way it falls, because no one wants to have meetings on Fridays, which is fine, considering I'm 8 hours ahead of many of the people that I talk to. I don't want to be on a call at 6 p.m. on Friday. I'm out the door, baby. So it is a lovely afternoon, though. I better pay for my parking before I get a ticket. So I'm gonna do that, because I need to use the app. But another successful excursion. I mean, I still have to get home, but I am definitely feeling much more confident. So that's great. That's great. All right, appointment time. I've just come up the stairs, and this light that I had on my desk or not on my desk, on my bookshelf, was turned off, and The weird thing about that is it was turned off at the wall. It wasn't turned off like just the light itself. Someone flipped the switch and I didn't do it. Jay didn't do it. Unless the dog sat up and turned it off. I think we have a ghost. I have just finished my workday, which means I'm on vacation officially. And I thought I would open up my Dior order. I ordered a bunch of skincare stuff from Dior. Almost, oh my goodness, when did I start at Microsoft? Like in 2015, 2016, I had a friend who worked at the Dior counter, and she had got me on the serums, the moisturizers. I was coming in to get the eyeshadow, like the whole thing. And then I think sometime within the last 3 years, it might have been when I moved or was getting ready to move to Berlin, I didn't replenish any of my serums, eye cream, nothing. And a couple months ago, I got a new pack or a new container of the Dior, well, it's this stuff, I'm almost out of it, Hydra Life, the Intense Sorbet Cream. This has been like my go-to for years, and it just smells and feels so lovely on your skin. And then the other thing that I haven't used in ages, but I used to use all the time, is the One Essential Serum. My skin looked so good when I was using this, and it's been like 2-3 years since I've replenished this, and I've been super unhappy with the way my skin's looking, so got some of this again. And then for under my eye, instead of going with the Hydra Life, I went with the Capture Total eye serum. I'm gonna give this a try. In some of my videos, I'm super self-conscious because I have vitiligo, which means that my body is attacking the pigment cells in my skin, and it's not super noticeable unless I tan, or if you're up close on my fingers, like you can see it on my hands quite a bit. They're quite splotchy on my fingers, but around my eyes, the vitiligo has just slowly spread, and so there's no pigment around my eyes. And a dermatologist once said there were women who would kill to have that because you have light eyes. However, it makes the veins around here super noticeable, and so it gives me dark circles. And then depending on the angle in some videos, because of the vitiligo and where it stops, the texture around my eyes is super, super, super noticeable, and so it looks quite baggy and really, really bothers me, and I'm quite insecure about it. So I don't know, I haven't been using an eye serum in a while, so I thought I'd give this a go and see if that helps at all. But these two things were so lovely. And I still use their foaming cleanser, which smells great and is also super great on the skin. And then I try not to get samples, and I'm glad they let you pick now if you get samples, because I just find it wasteful. I did get this little mini La Mousse Micelliere. So I'll try that. I'm sort of going through this like get my life together, get a routine together thing to be my best self. Still struggling on the consistent workouts. But I've been up every single day for the last 2.5 weeks, I think, and started going on a morning walk with the dog instead of waiting until the evening, and that alone has absolutely just like revolutionized how I feel about myself. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's quite a nice little mini. That's like not a sample. Is this for men or is this for women? I don't know. Oh, wait. I guess we weren't done with the unboxing. That's actually quite a nice little pouch. Oh. Oh, and they did send samples, even though I didn't want any. Okay, that's fine. That's lovely. No, but as I was saying, just like, been trying to get into a routine, and in the morning just making sure that the first 2 hours of the day are for me before I start work, instead of trying to rush into work and just start it so I can finish early, and instead just adjusting my day to account for like 2 hours in the morning. Occasionally I can't do that because I have a 9 a.m. meeting, but that is once a month. Sorry, like 2 or 3 times a month I have a 9 a.m. meeting, and so that disrupts that schedule. But if that happens, like what happened this week, I end up just getting up, making my coffee, getting online for my meeting, and then when my meeting is done, taking notes to make sure when I come back from my walk I'm ready to go, but just making sure to take that time in the morning, and I feel so much more grounded or present. I don't feel as stressed, and I'm not waking up anxious that I've missed my alarm. So it's been really, really lovely. And so as part of just like trying to take care of myself like I used to, and finding that routine in the UK, trying to get back on like a proper skincare routine, because your girl is getting old. I haven't had Botox since I left Seattle, which is also really bothering me, but apparently it's not as regulated in the UK as it is in the US, so that makes me a little hesitant. So I might just get it done in the US when I go back. So skincare, and then just being on top of my routines. Like I used to go get a facial and my eyebrows waxed once a month. I would get a massage, and so just ensuring that I'm continuing those things even though I'm not in Seattle anymore. So there's a whole lot of stuff happening, and I think it's for the good. Like I can feel a difference in just myself, and I think that's the most important part. So it's all happening. honest to God, just had the most stressful driving experience with Jay and Vogue in the car. I don't know what everyone's on today, but it was special. Absolutely special. But Voger's got her little nails clipped. We got Starbucks. And now we're home. And it looks like it's gonna thunderstorm, so I need to take Vogue on a walk. Good morning, it's Sunday. We are heading to Seattle bright and early tomorrow, so basically have to get the house cleaned up, finish doing laundry, and I haven't even started packing. But I don't think it'll be too bad to pack. The weather the last 24 hours has been absolutely ridiculous, like severe thunderstorms and downpours. Like the satellite TV cut out yesterday because the downpour was so intense. It seems to have mostly passed though, but it woke me up this morning because Vogue came bolting up the stairs because of the thunder, so what a way to leave. But it looks like we're heading to quite lovely weather in Seattle, so very much looking forward to that. It's absolutely pissing down rain again. I thought the storms had passed. I was wrong. Voters isn't very happy. And she's about to be even more unhappy as I pull out the suitcase to pack. But there was just the most crazy loud crack of lightning, like right above us. It was really intense. And now it's raining again. Oh my goodness. What a wild first day of fall.